from liquid fuels like oil, which is just 22,000. Despite their potential, renewable sources make up a relatively low proportion of Africa's consumption. 8% comes from the likes of wind, solar and hydroelectric energy. That compares with the 41.5% from oil. Let's talk about this with an energy expert, NJ Ayuk. You're also a lawyer and author. We don't have time to go through all your books that you've written, but let's talk about energy in Africa. First of all, the potential for renewables. Just what potential is there, first of all? Because I know there's a lot of sun in Africa.
There is a lot of sun, and certainly there's going to be a big potential for renewables. That is, Africa is seeing an energy transition right now. So you're going to see a lot of talk and opportunities for renewables from East Africa. Don't forget, you have the Turkana in Kenya. It's one of the largest renewable energy project in the continent. It's going to do about 450 megawatts when that is done. In Nigeria, you see new projects. In South Africa, you're seeing things coming up. And you're even looking at in Senegal, they have some really great potential, but a lot still needs to be done with technology. And this is actually a big opportunity for Africa to play, especially young Africans that really want to provide energy to so many that they don't have. Don't forget, 650 million Africans do not have any kind of power. Mm-hmm. That is almost 2/3 of the continent's population. Wow. So there's a big growth in that area.
Why are so many funds, though, are still being poured into oil?
We are addicted to oil. The oil industry is Africa's biggest employer. The oil industry still has a strong history with the continent, and a lot of people are so connected to this industry. The problem you have right now with this competition between oil is that we've not sold it, and we've not really encouraged it and financed it a lot more with different kind of segments within the energy mix. Don't forget, you come from Europe and you're looking at these big transitions. Africans are not worried about the end of the world. They're worried about the end of the month. Mm-hmm. Every day, Africans want to see things moving. So you have a climate change agreement that was done in Paris, but you provide all the funding and support to African leaders who don't have any connection with everyday Africans. So you have to find a way to fund these projects and really create this and ensure that they are bankable. Mm-hmm. So the oil industry is the only industry that still has the money, the cash, and the willingness to go where nobody goes to. So you get a lot of young, nice guys, but they don't want to go into the villages. They want to party in Cape Town, and they want to focus on being on the beaches in Durban and in Zanzibar. You need to go where the Africans are.
Just tell me briefly what needs to change to change people's mindsets and to change the financing of programs so that we do see more renewable energy projects taken on.
We need to create an enabling environment to make that work. So there's a responsibility within African governments and African business people and African entrepreneurs. So we need to create an environment that allows this funding. We need to have the right kind of contracts. We need to have the right kind of PP agreements. We need to hook this up to the grid and make sure that investors can really see that their money, they are going to get a return on investment. This is not charity, this is business.
NJ Ayuk, thank you very much for coming in, and nice doing business with you.
Thank you so much.